Hey there, we're back. It's another episode of Space Hike Adventure. It's me, Jack. How you going? So I've got a huge episode for you today, but before we dive in, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the winners of our giveaway. Just this past Sunday, we had a really special live stream where we were joined by 4 very special winners. We were joined by Damo, Alex, Anthony, and Paul, and they got to play a very special game with me and Jacob. It was super fun, so shout out to you guys and thanks for joining us. Now let's get into today's episode. So in the last episode, the crew actually managed to pull off their unhinged plan. Atea seduced the big guy named Haig. Flint came in with like ruthless aggression and took him out, and then he began stealing his clothes. Meanwhile, Trevor and Mo performed an elaborate distraction where they pretended to be street performers and managed to endear themselves so much to the contractors of the ship that they just let them aboard. And we're going to pick things up from there. So the guys are aboard the ship. That was their whole plan. This is the ship where the kidnappings have been occurring. What do they do next? And what do they find? Let's check it out. So things wrap up with the crew of laborers and they sort of head off on their way, and you guys make your way into the Ebeneezer Hazard. Doors have just slid open and the 5 of you have headed inside, and you find yourself in the main entrance of the ship, and it's totally deserted. A ship like this is pretty small, so after you head through the airlock, you're in the main common area of the ship. There's a metal grated floor beneath you, and there's industrial equipment and crates of mail placed around. Some of them seem like they've been opened hastily. You can see several doors heading off in different directions. So you're all in here now, you're all back together. So the plan was pretty much just get inside. I don't think there was much discussion of what you guys would do once you actually get in. So what are you guys going to do?
Now, first and foremost, they've been taking people. We need to see if there's anyone on the ship. I think everyone needs to be ready for some sort of...
I think we should split up and search for clues.
Yeah, that's...
Cool. All right, well, I am going to go this way. Does anyone want to come with me? Because, maybe, like, Flint, do you want to come with me? Because I feel like, I don't know, you're a bit, I don't know, I feel like you're maybe in your head a bit. And, I feel like I'm a very grounding person, so.
I've never felt better, but yeah, sure, we could, yeah. I think Flint's going to confusingly draw his pistol and, let's have a look around. What if we find anyone else like we did on the last ship we were on?
What?
The guy was getting experimented on or whatever.
Yeah, well, what happened to the guy with the suit, by the way? How'd you get his suit?
Oh, it's with the plan.
Flint, he was attacking me and Flint came in and just kind of pistol whipped him. He did a good job.
Okay. I feel like I should leave it there.
Yeah, look, you don't want to look like, yeah.
Okay. Understood.
Let's have like a spine kind of going in the opposite direction to the way it should
go. I think, Mo will just look at Trevor and shrug and say, well, I guess just us.
You look after yourselves, all right?
Cool. We're all connected on the comms, so if anything goes wrong, you'll hear me yelling.
Trevor, come running.
Yeah.
So as I say, it's a pretty small ship, and this first area that you're in is sort of the main common area of the ship. You'd see a few doors around the room where you could go into different areas. So yeah, what are you doing?
Definitely going through this door.
You make your way to this door at the top of the room here.
And I think Atea is following him as well, just putting that out there.
So Flint and Atea make their way to this door at the top of the room. And both of you notice that there's a makeshift electronic lock that has been crudely attached to the control panel. Looks like it's overridden the ship's locking system and is blocking the access to the terminal that you'd swipe the card in.
Can I try plugging into it to see if I can access it?
You could probably give me like a perception test here to see if there's
Okay.
something like that you could do.
I'm going to roll perception. That would be a 16 with 5 stun points. So that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. So basically, you take a look closer here, and it looks like it's cobbled together from spare parts, this thing. And you notice that there's a keypad on it with numbers 0 through to 9. And it seems to be waiting for like a 6-digit code. And you're looking for something to plug into, and there's no obvious way to bypass this thing without the code.
Okay. Can I click 0, 0, 0, 0, 0?
You certainly can.
Okay.
Do you do that?
I do that. I mean, I'll turn to Flint
Mm.
and I'll say, "Hey, so, like, you know, these guys are like truckers, right? Like, there's not a lot of, you know, the way he was speaking to me in the alley, which was deeply uncomfortable. First and foremost, we should, we'll deal with that later. Probably not the smartest bunch, so let's just try 0, 0, 0, 0. Can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? I just want to ask permission before I do that.
I'm happy for you to try whatever you like, but you're not wrong. They're not the smartest bunch. So, because I've got Haig's clothes on, I'm going to see if he's got like a little note on him or something that might have a random serial of numbers on it for whatever reason.
No, I'm not even going to make you roll for that. There is not
Really?
anything in Haig's pockets for this.
Just with the keypad and the locking mechanism, are we assuming that the only way of getting through this is by getting the code correctly, or if I had to get my gun and shot through whatever it was?
He's on a mission. I'll let you shoot it if you want to shoot it.
No,
Be
do
my
you
guest.
0, 0, 0. Let's see.
Okay. All right. Well, Tail leans in, having approval. Now she's asking. She understands the Flint is locked and loaded. And yeah, she'll click 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Oh,
Bummer.
worth a try.
Uh,
It like
She starts
flashes
going
a
through
red
them all.
light, and it's like,
all right. Do you think this has like a limited, like, is this gonna lock me out? Like, if we just start going through like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, like, do you think?
I think it's like there's like 26,000 different options we could be doing here. There's nothing to hack, is there, Jack? It's just
no. It seems like it's like a mechanical piece.
Well, what's the plan?
the
Senior
plan is
XO?
to get
Sorry.
Shrike's help, but Flint hates that.
Flint, you
Flint doesn't like going to Shrike for help, but
That's it all the time.
Shrike, just want your second opinion on something. Got a bit of a lock situation over here.
Did you ever form a first opinion, or Sorry,
Shrike, if you
that was
wouldn't- if you
very
wouldn't
rude. I'm
mind- if you
sorry.
wouldn't mind. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, she'll. Can I move my character? Yeah, I can. She'll walk over. Does she know what's going on? Can she try to figure it out?
When you say, does she know what's going on? What do you mean specifically?
Like with that is it a door?
Yeah, it's a lock.
Yeah, it's a lock. Can she just?
I'd say that you would probably divine the same information that Ataya does, but without a roll. Essentially, you would just just get it. Just be like, yeah, this seems mechanical. Looks like it needs 6 digits to open, and I don't think we're gonna be able to hack this thing.
Yeah, she'll relay that onto Flint. She goes, yeah, look, I feel like Ataya's already figured it out. It's not a technological thing.
Can we break it?
Be my guest.
You could try. I mean,
Okay. All right.
How would you like to try and break it?
I've only got one valid option in my head.
You gonna try and shoot it?
Yeah, I guess whatever part is centralized to the mechanics, and ask Ataya and Shark to step back a bit.
I think Mo's canvassing the rest of the area, by the way, while this is all turning to crap up there.
Okay, so you're in a spaceship, right? Small
Yep.
space, and
Fantastic.
you're gonna take your gun and you're going to put it up against like a metal object and you're just going to shoot it. Just hope for the best.
That is the plan.
Just putting it out there. So who's nearby as this is happening?
I'm asking everyone to stand away.
Can I really quickly, before he does that, do like an active perception check to see if this is going to trigger like any alarm that I can see, or just anything that might be like, oh, like, yeah, you know, she's business, like she knows security protocols, I guess. Like she would know what that looks like, not how to deal with it, but yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I reckon you can definitely do that. Go ahead. Okay. Just give me a flat perception roll here, and let's see what you get. I'll tell you what you know.
Alrighty. I'm on fire tonight. That would be a 15.
Okay. Cool. So with the 15, I think, yeah, you definitely clock. This doesn't look like the type of ship that has a whole bunch of like alarms all hooked up and types of things like that. It's pretty, just it's a cargo freighter that's used to deliver mail. So I think you feel like it's probably pretty safe in that instance. But I think probably one perception thing that like pops into your mind is like, yeah, like, you know, we dealt with the laborers, we dealt with Haig, but like there might be someone else on the ship. Do we want to start firing off a gun as our first move? Okay. That might pop into your head.
Okay.
This is good because that transitions into my next thought, which was the noise. If there's a sleeping quarters, Flint wants to get a pillow and make a makeshift silencer for his gun.
Oh my god!
What?
But then that's my thought process is if there is a sleeping quarters, that's probably where someone
Flint has turned into an actual
dude. He's John Wick.
War criminal. What is going on?
Okay,
that's the front of mind plan. But now that we haven't gone through the rest of the rooms, I think I'd prefer to do that before shooting the lock.
So yeah, if you'd like to find a living space of some kind, then yeah, you definitely could go looking through some of these other doors that are around here. Have you like relayed this out to the team that like, hey,
I think the plan is let's scout out the rest of the ship and then come back and put a bullet through this mechanical lock here.
Yeah, look, I was just thinking maybe there are other people around. So you know what? You're on top of it. I'm letting you lead the charge. You tell me what to do, I'll do it.
Trevor's got the engineering focus under intelligence and a toolkit. Could he like pry open or even pull apart the lock?
Yeah, we could definitely
Upon
give that a try.
Hearing the shooting of it,
yes, much better thoughts there, Trev. That's one.
For everyone's safety reasons, I think that's a
seems like a smart move. Hey,
seems like a rational move.
Let Trev have a look at the lock, see if he can do something with it.
Give us a roll on this. Let's see what you get.
There's a 14.
Okay. So this is a well-made device, despite it being really like makeshift in nature. It's been welded together and made strong. You think it's going to take a very long time to be able to sort this situation out. And you note that the laborers said that they would come back eventually. I wonder, Mo, are you like looking at the lock? Have you had a turn to take a look at the lock?
No, not yet. Mo was trying to go down here, but I don't even think Mo's privy to what's going on up there and them trying to shoot a part of the metal ship. Mo was canvassing the room, so he'd gone from one door to the next, down the bottom there.
So you're still way down there.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So are you going to have a look in that room?
Yeah, Mo's, I think, still trying to stealthily open doors and check rooms.
Okay, great. So you open that door. And inside this cramped room is dominated by like a single computer terminal. There's like a pale blue glow being cast across the cluttered space. There's a logbook on the desk. Handwritten notes are taped haphazardly to the wall.
Okay, Mo starts canvassing the notes and the logbooks for mention of the asteroid.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Love that. So you pick up the maintenance book and you notice that there's like a piece of paper that's wedged into a page. And you open up the book to that page, and it falls open to today's date. And you notice that the piece of paper that was being used as a bookmark is like the right side of an envelope that has been ripped. And it has the numbers 14 written across it.
Okay. Mo doesn't know about the lock yet. So I think Mo just notes that 14 and goes, okay, and then starts flipping through the book for mention of the asteroid, or stops the asteroid, and like some of the notes on the wall for anything that, in sparks of, they've been kidnapping people as far as we know and as far as we're concerned. So that's Mo's first point of protocol is, hey, do we need to be looking out for people on this ship?
Great. So first thing, the notes. You don't find any reference to anything about the asteroid in the logbook, but you find a crumpled sticky note near the computer, and you find some coordinates written on it. And considering that you just met with Julie and found out about the asteroid, 532 Herculina, you would definitely recognize that these are the coordinates that are on this crumpled up note here.
Okay, Mo would pocket that note, post-it note, for one, just so that he's got direct coordinates at hand, and for evidence in general. And I think if that's, can I canvass the room in general for anything else that I think is there? You said there was a terminal in this room.
Mm-hmm. You want to look at the terminal?
Yeah, can I have a look at the terminal and see if there's any logs or anything for, you know what I mean? Especially logs for the dates of Dr. Matteo and the other doctor as well.
Yes, you're looking at the terminal. So it doesn't seem to be connected to a network. So you just access the personal journal. And most entries are pretty mundane. So you just take a look at the most recent entry. No entries after this. It says, cargo delivered to 532 Herculina. Never again. What have we done? The entry is dated shortly after Matteo Siri's disappearance.
Okay. I think Mo, at that point, seeing something that incriminating and that specific, Mo would step back out into the main room and, hey, guys, something I think you all need to see.
Okay. I guess, Atea, she's following Flint around now. She's got her faith in Flint. But she'll turn her head and kind of crane it over towards Mo.
Yeah.
And she'll say, is it a code for a lock?
Mo immediately says, how many numbers?
1, 2, 6. And it's not 000, zero a bunch of times.
I think I got 2 numbers, but there's something I think that, we all need to see. There's some logs down here that are pretty incriminating.
Logs. What do you think, Flint?
I like the image that Trevor's crowbarring this as Flint's just holding his gun at the lock as he's turning around.
If Mo can see this, Mo is like, "What are you? What are you
numbers.
two doing?"
Numbers seems good. We could have looked for the numbers. Let's go through some logs.
We were opening a lock. But yeah, sure. Whatever you say, Flint.
Come on. And Mo will show them the numbers on the note. He'll show them the coordinates on the sticky note, and he'll also show them that log of like, what have we done? Never again. And so the real gravity of, so these guys definitely were taking cargo to the asteroid, which I think we all know what that means. I think we need to be. They did say never again, though, so there might not be anyone on this ship.
Well, I mean, we should probably figure out what's behind this locked door if we have a confirmation that the cargo was maybe not cargo and was maybe,
Well,
people.
I mean, this was on these numbers are on an envelope, and which is ripped, so the rest of it might be around here somewhere. So everyone eyes out.
Okay.
And Mo, is going to go up the top and to the only other room
It's that last room.
that no one's been in.
Yeah, great. So go ahead, open the door.
Oh, look, another door.
It's
That's
like a
so
small
converting.
airlock here is what it is.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
you open the next door and you enter the ship's main cargo bay. So it's essentially a large shipping container attached to the side of the ship through an airlock. The space is vast compared to the common area. There's stacks of shelves, containers lining the walls. There's another industrial workbench. You can spot a forklift. And there's cargo nets as well. What are you guys doing in here?
Mo's going to just general look around for starters. And I think he'll just like motion to the others and see everyone split up. This is really the only room that we can canvass at this point. And Mo will just start at one corner and start just looking around, I guess, for envelope, for numbers, or for just anything else incriminating or leading back to the doctors.
Yeah, terrific. So what's everyone else doing? So there was some stuff to look at in here. There's stacks of crates. There's a workbench. There's a forklift, some cargo nets. What are we looking at?
I'll go the cargo nets.
Okay.
See what they're strapping down.
Trevor's going on the cargo nets.
Then we'll go to the workbench. If there's anything there that could either be used to pry open the lock, or if there's any notes or anything on that.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this stage, Taya is just following Flint around.
Puppy. Great. Shrek?
Honestly, she just stand by the door. She doesn't look. Peace and love to everyone here. She doesn't care that much. She really doesn't want to. Like after seeing that guy's like spine, just gonna like. She's just like I just need to scroll on my handheld device for a good couple of hours to get that.
Disassociate for a
Just
little
fully
while.
disassociate. It's like, yeah, I guess have fun anyway.
So Mo, you're looking around the crates. You don't really spot anything. But Trevor, you're looking at the nets. And when you're looking at the nets, you notice a torn piece of clothing caught in the cargo net, and it looks like part of a lab coat sleeve.
Oh.
And then over to Flint and Atea here now. So you guys are looking at the industrial workbench. So you guys approach the bench and there's tools and equipment all over it. And you scan the surface and something catches your eye. It looks like it's wedged under a heavy wrench. Looks like a piece of paper.
Pick it up. What's on the paper?
It's the other side of that torn envelope. One of the other sides, anyway. I don't know. Mo has the other side still, so you probably can't test to see how they align, but you can see the left edge of the paper, and carefully slide it out. Numbers 23 clearly visible on it.
Okay.
Damn it. We have to find the last piece now. It's a puzzle.
Yeah, I think Mo, not finding anything in the industrial crate, will sort of just start as he's wandering around the room, passes by Shrike and notices like Shrike is a bit distant, and just as casually as he's sort of walking by and canvassing, he just, Shrike, you right? What's up?
Oh, just earlier I wasn't even there. It's just like don't know what happened between Flint and Atea. I don't know. It was really gross. His spine was all weird.
His spine.
I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know.
I thought they just knocked him.
She just like looks at him.
Is he alive?
Maybe.
Maybe.
She looks at him. It's like I don't know, man.
But the plan wasn't to kill the poor guy.
I don't know what the plan was. I wanted to leave.
I'm not saying he was good. I'm not saying he was a good person. Like we've just proven that he's been taking people, but did he deserve to die? I don't think that's for us to decide. Okay.
Thanks for checking in. I'm probably just gonna like not be useful
Okay.
whatsoever. You guys have
Yeah,
fun though.
look, it concerns me that I seem to be the voice of reason.
Mm.
Um,
No, I'm sure.
um, no, just yeah. Look, I've been around death. If you need to talk, I'm here.
Do you want to talk? It sounds like you're hesitating a little bit. Are you comfortable with
Do-
that?
Do I like to talk? No, but
I
I'm
don't
here for
either.
it. I know grief is hard, and
I mean, I had no connection to him. I feel like I just got a couple more hours on this. I'll forget about it. She just shows him the handheld device. Just keeps scrolling. It doesn't stop.
most strolls away with like kids these days.
She does a little cutesy waves like see ya. Bye.
Mo has never felt so old.
Great. So yeah, you've probably found all you can find in this room. Looks like one last place to look.
Forklift.
Yeah, we didn't actually look in the main room, did we? We didn't look in the first room that we were in. We just went through all the doors. Yeah, I guess Mo walks back into the first room and Mo looks for a trash can.
Looking for a
The
trash
envelope was
can?
ripped up. Yeah, the envelope was ripped up. So
Yeah, you could look for a trash can, definitely. So what else is what's everyone else looking at in here though?
Trevor's looking in the toilet area.
Looking in the toilet. I like it. Flint?
Is there like any tables around in here that we can peruse?
It's not tables, it's just like there's another workbench over there that you could look at, but there's also like it looks like I guess like you see things on top of like the mail crates.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah,
I
like one of the
I
mail
like
crates
that.
looked like it was open.
Ooh. Oh, let's sticky beak in the mail crate. That sounds fun.
Okay, great. So we got Mo's looking for a trash can. And Trevor's looking in the toilet. Like in the toilet?
I like the bathroom area to
Okay.
see. People read in the toilet. Maybe stuff got chucked in there as well.
it's gonna find a Playboy magazine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Space jugs.
The tradies.
So Mo, you have a look around for the trash can, and you find next to the industrial workbench, you can see a refuse bin there, and you scrounge around in it. There's like some crumpled up paper. You don't come across the next piece of envelope, but you find a medical wristband under some rubbish in there. Looks like the name and the details have all been smudged off it, but you can make out that it says Project Nauvoo on it.
Okay, Mo pockets that as well because this is all, this is all good stuff for the Mormons to get our money.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Trevor, it seems just like a toilet to you. There isn't anything specific in here that you find. It's probably not the nicest toilet either. It's probably got a bit of a smell. How does Trevor react?
He's gonna quickly have a pee.
Straight in. It's like that
Let's
that
go.
open back to the rest of the party.
I mean, you gotta go. You gotta go.
It's true.
I love that, like, we're creeping around. It's really silent, and then we just hear this steady stream. Like, there's no...
How does everyone react to that? Atea, Trevor,
I think she'll
certainly
just
peeing.
make a bit of a disgusted face. Like, ooh.
Oh.
She'll roll her eyes.
Shrek,
When you gotta go, you gotta go. She's not gonna judge him. It's Trevor. He can't do anything wrong.
yes, love that. Okay,
Don't want her goddamn phone.
just wants the phone. Great. So then, Arlo, you take a look inside the crate. You see packages and some envelopes. But you notice at the top, there's an envelope that has had both sides ripped off of it. It's just the middle part. Hastily scrawled letters. It says 67.
Let's piece the puzzle together. I'll grab out my 23 and see where that fits in with it.
The left side.
Mo, did you disclose that you found numbers, or was that?
Yeah, it was the first ones we found. Yeah.
Well, I think we got the code for the lock here. If you want to just put this all together.
Mo said and 14, which is the end. So what are we? 23, 67, 14.
Flint wants to go put that into the lock and open the lock.
I think at this point Mo would have pistol ready just in case.
Cool.
Yeah. I think Atea is just kind of following Flint around. She craves someone to follow. So
Great. So you tap the code into the keypad. The lock makes a hissing sound and it drops off the door, hitting the ground with a metallic clang. Then the actual panel itself chimes to life and makes a rebooting sound. Then the door hisses and opens. And lying before you, in the fetal position, is a large woman. And she seems to be sobbing. She's saying, "I won't go. No, I won't go." And that's where we're going to end it for this week. We're out. We're doing it again.
Damn you!
Another cliffhanger. Back to back cliffhangers.
Every time.
Every time.